2020 wasn't the best year for most of us with the unexpected pandemic. It changed our lives a lot in many different ways. It's been a year later and COVID-19 is still stuck with us. On January 23rd, 2020, we had our first COVID-19 case in Hong Kong. And within a week, people started panicking and everyone started wearing a mask, way before the government imposed any mask regulations on us. Masks went out of stock everywhere, both online and in store, and people were willing to line up overnight just to purchase a box of masks to secure their safety. That's no longer the case for now. The government provided local subsidy for mask production to ensure there's enough masks for everyone. There's a Chinese saying called 防患于未然, 防患于未然. It means taking preventive measures before disaster happened. The government here responded quickly to the situation instead of waiting till things went out of control. Hong Kong government is really strict when it comes to handling coronavirus, so I'm gonna let you know a few measures we have dealing with COVID-19 as of 16 February 2021. Number one, we have compulsory testing for certain groups, like household members of COVID patients. And if one person in an apartment building or business building got coronavirus, then everyone who lives or works in that building are required to do the testing. Number two, bars, clubs, fitness centers, swimming pool, beauty salon, amusement park, any places for public entertainment like basketball court or cinema are closed. Number three, masks are mandatory in all public places and there's no exemption for smoking. Number four, inbound travelers besides those arriving from China are required to do a 21-day hotel quarantine and they are not allowed to leave the hotel in that 21-day period. Number five, social gatherings are limited to 2 people. Number six, no dining at restaurants after 6 p.m. Number seven, schools are suspended and classes are moved to online. And finally, if you're tested positive, you're required to stay at the public hospital until you're recovered. These are just some highlights of the measures we have. Yeah, I'm actually running late, so I'll catch you guys later. There has been ups and downs with COVID. The government also tightens and lifts the measures accordingly from time to time. We are currently experiencing the 4th wave of COVID-19 outbreak. The expensive rent in Hong Kong is a very well-known fact. Lots of businesses couldn't survive the pandemic even with the government financial support. That also led to lots of people losing their jobs. The unemployment rate is recorded the highest since 2004. Restaurants are offering discounts for takeaway, trying to maintain their revenues as much as possible. This was Victoria's Secret flagship store before. I remember I made a purchase here just a year ago and everything changed now. With the high population density, maintaining a 1.5 meters social distance could be difficult sometimes. It's a weekday today and it's quite surprising to see how many people are out. Probably because it was the week of Chinese New Year, so there are crowds everywhere. We were supposed to go to a restaurant for afternoon tea, but we got refused entry since we had no idea they only accept guests with reservations. So we went to a nice cafe. We got kind of lucky because we didn't have to line up for this cafe, but people started waiting in line after that. People went out less when the pandemic first started, but people aren't as worried about going out anymore. since everyone takes precautions seriously, and we also have access to information on which places have been visited by COVID patients before they tested positive so that people could avoid visiting those places. Hand sanitizers are provided everywhere, at restaurants, shopping malls, and even metro stations. Most restaurants and stores either have scanners or someone to check our temperatures before letting us get in. The government keeps track of every COVID patient. We have live news every day for COVID updates. It gives us details of every new COVID patient, including the source of the case, whether it's related to other cases or not, places they have been, etc. The government also disinfects the entire building whenever there's new cases. People are still going to work like usual. Public transportations are still packed as usual and extremely busy with rush hour as usual. Things are not back to normal, but I guess this is our new normal. Wearing a mask everywhere we go, remote working, online classes, not being able to travel. Everyone slowly got used to these changes. It's not that we're okay with it, but we just learn to accept and live with it. We don't have control over this, but we can all do our parts to prevent the situation from getting worse. We are all grinding through this difficult time and trying to stay hopeful and make the best out of it. It's a time that we explore new possibilities, finding joy in simple activities, and spending more time with ourselves and knowing more about ourselves. It's been a year already. Who knows what's gonna happen this year? Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and until next time.
You see my hand is shaking already? Anything, Cassandra? Can you make sure that this is stable? Thanks. I need the vlog! Oh my god, you're so weird. No, I need the vlog. Hi everyone. Hello. I'm Miss Jordi Morales. I'm Cassandra's friend.
Just to clarify, we're only acquaintances. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in my next one. Bye!